The Young and the Restless spoilers. Adam discovers Sally's pregnant. Heartbreaking baby Ava memories hit hard. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, spoilers reveal that Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, is tangled up in Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, drama at the moment, but all the Vegas action will wind down eventually. Once Adam comes home to Genoa City, he'll have a hard time settling back into his old life. Adam will still be Spider, on some level, as he struggles to shake Sin City and all the Matt mayhem that happened there. That's going to put Adam in a difficult headspace anyway, but Sally Spectra's, Courtney Hope, big news could add to his pain. Sally is expecting a baby with Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, based on the 2 pregnancy tests that confirmed it. Of course, Sally will get confirmation at the hospital soon as well, and will ultimately embrace this new chance at motherhood. That said, the loss of baby Ava will continue to haunt Sally in some ways. Adam will also be reminded of that loss once he discovers that Sally has Billy's bun in the oven. It'll naturally sting for Adam as he thinks back to Ava's demise and how he missed out on raising her. This is a sensitive topic, so Sally may ask Adam if they can talk and then drop this Y&R shocker on him in private. Sally might admit she wanted Adam to hear about the baby from her since they both experienced losing Ava together. Adam may have some complicated feelings about all this, but he'll no doubt assure Sally that he's happy for her. No baby will ever replace Ava, but Adam may insist Sally deserves another chance to be a mom and watch her child grow up. Adam probably won't be thrilled about Sally having a permanent tie to Billy through the baby she's bringing into the world, but he may give Billy credit for being a good dad, too. Whatever the case, Adam's return to Genoa City will come with a huge surprise since he'll ultimately find out Sally's expecting a child with Billy. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sally and Adam will have a lot to talk about, so stay tuned. CDL's where you want to be for the hottest Young and the Restless spoilers and news, so make us your go-to Y&R source. In The Young and the Restless, emotional shockwaves are about to tear through Genoa City as Adam stumbles into a revelation that changes everything he thought he understood about Sally, about himself, and about the fragile future he has been trying to rebuild. What begins as a quiet, almost accidental discovery quickly spirals into a deeply emotional reckoning that forces Adam to confront the one part of his past he has never truly escaped: the devastating loss of baby Ava. Sally, who has been navigating her own complicated emotional terrain, finds herself at the center of a secret she never intended to keep for long. Her pregnancy is not just a life-changing development. It is a ticking emotional time bomb, especially given the history she shares with Adam. Their relationship has always been intense, unpredictable, and layered with unresolved feelings, but this changes the stakes entirely. This is not just about love or heartbreak anymore. This is about life, about second chances, and about wounds that never fully healed. Adam's discovery does not come in a dramatic announcement or a carefully planned confession. Instead, it happens in a moment of raw, unexpected clarity. A clue, a conversation, a detail that doesn't quite add up suddenly clicks into place, and the truth becomes undeniable. Sally is pregnant. The realization hits him like a tidal wave, leaving him momentarily unable to process the magnitude of what it means. At first, there is disbelief. Adam questions what he's seeing, what he's hearing, as if trying to protect himself from the emotional impact. But the truth refuses to be ignored, and as it sinks in, it brings with it a flood of memories that he has spent so long trying to suppress. The memory of Ava, the daughter he lost, resurfaces with a force that is both painful and overwhelming. Baby Ava was never just a chapter in Adam's life. She was a turning point, a moment that reshaped him in ways he still struggles to understand. The grief, the guilt, the sense of what could have been all come rushing back, intertwining with the present in a way that makes it impossible for him to separate the two. Sally's pregnancy becomes a mirror reflecting everything he lost and everything he fears losing again. For Sally, the situation is equally complex. She knows what this news could mean for Adam, how it could reopen wounds that never fully closed. She has seen glimpses of that pain before, the way it lingers beneath the surface even when he tries to move forward. Her own emotions are a mix of hope and fear, excitement and uncertainty. She wants to believe that this could be a new beginning, but she cannot ignore the shadow that Ava's memory casts over everything. When Adam finally confronts Sally, the moment is charged with emotion. There are no easy words, no simple explanations that can bridge the gap between what they are feeling and what they are afraid of. The conversation is raw, filled with unspoken questions and lingering tension. Adam wants answers, but more than that, he is searching for reassurance that this time will be different, that this time he will not have to endure the same devastating loss. Sally, in turn, must find a way to navigate his pain while also holding on to her own sense of hope. She cannot allow fear to overshadow what this pregnancy represents, but she also cannot dismiss the very real emotional weight that Adam is carrying. It is a delicate balance, one that requires honesty, vulnerability, and a willingness to face difficult truths. As the news begins to ripple outward, the impact extends far beyond just Adam and Sally. Those closest to them start to sense that something significant is happening. Subtle changes in behavior, moments of tension, and emotional undercurrents hint at a development that could have far-reaching consequences. In a place like Genoa City, where personal lives are often intertwined, it is only a matter of time before the truth begins to surface. Adam's internal struggle becomes the emotional core of this unfolding drama. He is torn between hope and fear, between the desire to embrace this new possibility and the instinct to protect himself from potential heartbreak. The memory of Ava is not just a painful reminder of the past. It is a lens through which he views the present, shaping his reactions and influencing his decisions. There are moments when he allows himself to imagine a future where everything goes right, where this child becomes a source of healing rather than pain. But those moments are often overshadowed by the fear that history could repeat itself, that he could once again be faced with a loss that he cannot bear. This push and pull creates a tension that defines his interactions with Sally and with everyone around him. Sally, meanwhile, finds herself stepping into a role she never fully anticipated. She is not just navigating her own journey into motherhood, she is also trying to support Adam through a deeply personal and emotional crisis. Her strength is tested as she works to reassure him without losing sight of her own needs and desires. She must find a way to be both compassionate and firm, to acknowledge his pain while also encouraging him to move forward. The dynamic between them becomes more intense, more fragile, and more significant than ever before. Every conversation carries weight, every decision feels consequential. They are not just dealing with the pregnancy, they are dealing with the emotional aftermath of a shared history that continues to shape their present. As the storyline unfolds, the question of whether this pregnancy will bring them closer together or drive them apart looms large. It has the potential to be a unifying force, a chance for healing and growth. But it also has the potential to expose cracks in their relationship, to amplify fears and insecurities that could ultimately pull them in different directions. The shadow of Ava's memory remains ever present, influencing not just Adam's perspective, but the overall tone of the story. It serves as a reminder of what is at stake, of how quickly hope can turn into heartbreak. But it also highlights the possibility of redemption, of finding a way to move forward despite the pain of the past. In true Genoa City fashion, this storyline is not just about one couple or one event. It is about the ripple effects, the way one revelation can impact multiple lives and set off a chain reaction of emotional and dramatic consequences. As the truth about Sally's pregnancy becomes more widely known, it is sure to spark reactions from those who have their own stakes in Adam and Sally's lives. Some may offer support, seeing this as a chance for Adam to finally find peace and happiness. Others may question whether he is truly ready to embrace this new chapter, given the unresolved pain he still carries. These differing perspectives add another layer of complexity, creating an environment where every choice is scrutinized and every emotion is heightened. At its core, this storyline is about confronting the past while trying to build a future. It is about the courage it takes to hope again after experiencing profound loss, and the vulnerability that comes with opening oneself up to the possibility of both joy and pain. Adam's journey is not just about accepting Sally's pregnancy, It is about coming to terms with his own fears and finding a way to move forward without being defined by what he has lost. For Sally, it is about holding on to her belief in a better future while navigating the emotional complexities of the present. It is about finding strength in uncertainty and trusting that what lies ahead can be different from what came before. As the drama continues to unfold, one thing is certain. This revelation marks a turning point for both Adam and Sally, one that will shape their lives in ways they cannot yet fully comprehend. The echoes of the past will continue to resonate, but so too will the possibility of a new beginning, one that carries with it both risk and hope in equal measure.